Devaraja's Academy of Higher Education Research is providing valuable services to persons with hearing impairment which were not available earlier. The Department of Speech Pathology and Audiology of the Academy has established state-of-the-art infrastructure for hearing evaluation, hearing care, and related issues. On the occasion of the World Hearing Day 2021, I encourage the people of Kolar and the neighboring districts to avail our excellent services.
On behalf of Sri Devaraja's Academy of Higher Education Research, Kolar, Karnataka, I extend a warm greetings to you all as the World Health Organization commemorates the World Hearing Day on the 3rd of March every year to raise awareness and promote ear and hearing care at national, community and global level. Hearing care for all is the theme for the year 2021. Let's screen, rehabilitate and communicate. We shall try to create a world free from deafness and make every citizen having a clear, healthy hearing.
Hearing helps us to keep in touch with the outside world. It helps us to keep safe by warning potential dangers, and it also helps us to develop common sense.
During the process of hearing, the various sound waves are gathered by the outer ear and relayed to the eardrum, from where it passes on to the ossicles, which are tiny bones, and here the sound is amplified. And this amplified sound, after sound matching, is conveyed in form of convection currents to the cochlea in the inner ear fluids. Once it reaches the cochlea, this mechanical sound energy is converted into electrical energy, which is then passed through the auditory nerve to the brain after processing. And this series of complex steps is what we perceive as hearing.
Hearing loss refers to total or partial inability to hear sounds.
Hearing loss may occur when ears or the nerves going from the ears or the part of the brain that controls hearing is defective.
Hearing loss can be present from birth or develop later.
Hearing helps us to engage with the world and enjoy things in the world. It's one of the most important sensory modalities that enhances the quality of our life.
In India, around 63 million people suffer from hearing loss, in which adult onset deafness is 7.6% and childhood onset deafness is 2%.
Some of the common causes of hearing loss are maternal infections, syndromes associated with hearing loss, risk factors like low birth weight, preterm birth, asphyxia, jaundice, chickenpox, etc.
Other causes which may lead to hearing loss are middle ear infections, medicine which may be poisonous to ears, age-related factors, and exposure to loud sounds.
There are 3 types of hearing loss, and the severity ranges from mild to profound.
When the sounds cannot get through outer and middle ear, it is called conductive hearing loss. It may be hard to hear the soft sounds, and the loud sounds may be muffled.
When there is damage to the inner ear or auditory nerve, the resulting hearing is called sensory neural hearing loss. This type of loss is irreversible.
When both conductive and sensory neural components are present, then it is called mixed hearing loss.
Hearing impairment constitutes the second longest years of burden with disability. However, if hearing impairment is identified early and proper management strategies are put in place, then the disability resulting from hearing loss can be minimized. This is the essence of our observance of World Hearing Day, to make the population understand about hearing and hearing care.
The management depends on both the cause and the severity of the problem. There are different management options in the form of either medical intervention or amplification aids or assistive device.
Medical intervention is suggested only in the case of conductive hearing loss and mixed hearing loss.
Hearing aid and speech language therapy will be prescribed for children with hearing loss, and only hearing aid if the person is an adult with developed speech and language skills.
If the individual does not benefit from hearing aids, then they may be considered for cochlear implantation. Intensive auditory verbal therapy is essential following cochlear implantation.
Persons with hearing impairment face certain other challenges like difficulty in perceiving speech in the presence of noise in crowded area, classroom, meetings, telephone conversations, watching televisions, etc.
For example, in classroom, they will have a typically bad acoustics. Sound echoes, moving chairs, ruffling noise, and background chatter can make it difficult for the person to hear and understand the teacher.
ALDs can be connectively used when additional support is needed over distance and in noisy situations.
There are a number of assistive listening technologies which can be incorporated in classrooms. Some of them are FM system, loop system, and sound field systems.
Telecoil, text-to-speech, telephone amplifier are the solutions for persons who face difficulties while conversing on telephone. Amplifying stethoscopes are available for doctors.
Vibrotactile devices and doorbell light are some of the other alerting devices to wake up person sleeping or to answer door calling bell respectively.
Consult an audiologist if you have any of these: reduced hearing, difficulty in understanding speech, earache, ringing sound in the ear, or giddiness.
For further details, contact Department of Speech Pathology and Audiology, Sri Devarajar's Academy of Higher Education and Research, Tamaka, Kolar.